What's going on, y'all? This is Michael with PV Heating and Air. I'm the field supervisor here for the install department. Today we're at a homeowner's new home here in Atlanta, Georgia. They're getting ready to do a basement renovation, converting into a finished basement. In order to do that, we're gonna have to move some ductwork around and change out their system. The old system was starting to fall apart, just wasn't performing the way that it needed to, so now we're gonna start the installation process. If you guys wanna follow me, we'll start taking a look at everything. Here we've got one of our technicians, Nick. He's beginning the recovery process for the condenser outside. In order to safely and responsibly dispose of the refrigerant, you have to recover it all into this tank here, and we recycle all this refrigerant. This unit will be swapped out, new pad, new disconnect, all that good stuff. We're gonna be swapping this unit with a Carrier Infinity Greenspeed variable speed compressor. With this variable speed compressor, you're gonna see energy savings in the long run, as well as the compressor is able to ramp up and down to match your heating and cooling needs. A variable speed compressor also is very, very important when you're converting a system to zoning, so that the unit can basically match the zone damper needs. If you guys want to follow me inside, we'll hand you off to Matt with our design team and go over the ductwork we're going to be changing out. Now we're down here in the basement with Matt from our design team. He's going to be going over some of the changes we're making to the ductwork to meet the client's needs.
Okay, so we're going to be converting to zoning. So we're going to have two separate trunk lines, and the idea is to keep the ceilings as high as possible. So we're going to be taking out a lot of the existing ductwork and wrapping around so that we can weave our ducts in between the floor joists to accommodate what our client is working with. We use a manual J and D duct design to figure out which size ducts are going to be the proper size for what the individual spaces need. And we'll be utilizing manual dampers after the install in order to make sure that all the airflows are balanced properly for maximizing efficiency and performance and comfort.
That should be.
All right, so as you can see, we've finished the duct replacement. We replaced with the Infinity system because they wanted to finish this basement, and the Infinity system is ideal for zoning. You can see that we decided to go with rectangular custom metal trunk lines that allows us to keep the ducts higher up to the ceiling to give them as much ceiling height as one. They're gonna soften all these in so they don't have to look at it at some point. But now they're ready to do the renovation. They've made a couple floor plan changes, so we'll be making some adjustments. But Here's one of our custom transitions. Obviously, when you're trying to fit ductwork in a space that didn't originally have it, they were not building the chases in a way that made it easy. So this is another reason that your custom rectangular trunk work or ductwork is important. Like here you can see this is a really tight squeeze. It was a pretty difficult challenge trying to figure out how to get all these ducts in here. And all of our supplies, as you can see, are also run up into the joists to keep them up high. We have ducts along here, so those can be hidden as well. All of our supply ductwork have manual dampers, so once the project is completely finished, we'll be able to come back and balance for maximum comfort and energy efficiency. This is the space that they have now decided they're going to be walling off, so we're going to have to be adding a new supply here. The framers are also going to be raising the header for this doorway to give it a larger entry. So we're going to be moving this duct as well as another adjustment so we can get this ceiling up as high as possible. So our other zone for the main floor, this is all original trunk line. We determined that we would be able to reuse some of the original ductwork so that we can try to keep the costs down a little bit. And again, we have our duct runs through between the studs, and we kept it high and tied up close to the wall so that if they want to soffit this in, they can do that. So we actually also added this duct under the stairs here because he is planning on this housing his server racks, which do create a lot of heat. So these are just some of the custom features that we can build into the design based on what your specific needs are. So these are some of our custom zone dampers right here, and these open and close based on which thermostats are calling or not calling at any given time. All right, let's go see the furnace. So this is our Carrier Infinity Series furnace that we've just put in. And now that we're gonna be in conditioned space, we went to go with the high efficiency sealed combustion model. So that takes a lot of the risk about potential carbon monoxide backdrafting out of the equation. All right, and this here is the brand new zoning board, which actually communicates with our zone dampers and lets them know which ones need to be opened or closed based on the temperatures upstairs and downstairs. Here at PV, we strive to exceed our clients' expectations, and we did just that in this case. I want to thank Michael and Eric and the whole team for their hard work. If you are in the greater Atlanta area, we can definitely figure out strategies to improve your energy efficiency and optimize your comfort and home performance. And even if you're not, please like, subscribe, comment. We definitely have some more content coming.